Hi, thank you for joining me. I want to share a little secret to fulfillment, to being able to feel at peace all the time. How do we do that with so much going on in the world? We have so many thoughts, so many things to do, so many things in the world that we're concerned about. The best way and the easiest way to do this is to just be all in. Be all in the moment. If you're making a cup of tea, be all in that. If you're taking your vitamins, feel the shape of the vitamins, the texture. Concentrate on swallowing and what that feels like. Be all in. If you are doing a task, a project, just be all in it at that moment. And when things pop up and visionary ideas float in and whatever else happens, just record them, write them down, and then you can go back to them later. So around 120 days in the womb, when you're taking shape, the mother's electromagnetic field is a very large, massive influence on the rest of your life. Your mother's electromagnetic field corresponds with the neurons in your brain, and this is what is going to give you your destiny for the most part in terms of your belief, behavior, and ability to feel grounded on this plane of existence. So this relationship that we have with our mothers is called the magnetic block, and it can be like something that's really out of whack, right? Because nobody really has the perfect pregnancy. There's always things that happen through life that will affect the mother's emotional behavior. It's kind of like our circuit breaker. So when we don't have a strong, well-built circuit foundation within our being, we can break. So we shut down, we shut off. So this is going to help us to keep that circuit on and to heal and to repair that magnetic block that we experienced in the womb. Okay, so make sure you're in correct posture as usual. You want to pull your glute cheeks out of the way and make sure that you're sitting on your sitting bones. Okay, so your pelvis will tilt forward slightly, your chest will open up, you'll have a straight spine, straight erect spine. You're going to clench the anal muscle slightly and lifting the diaphragm, navel point to the spine. Okay, our mudra is going to look like this. We're going to bring our index finger and our middle finger to the thumb. We're going to have the hands facing each other, and we're going to raise our hands and release our hands up to the sky. We're going to come down and switch to the pinky finger and the ring finger to the thumb, and then the same thing, release to the sky. So we're going to alternate between those two mudras. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose. We'll have our eyes closed and we're gazing at the third eye. And as we move through this kriya, we're going to change our breathing. We're going to go from breathing through our nose to a deeper breath through the mouth. So I'll let you know when we do that. You're just breathing naturally here. This is a longer kriya, so be prepared to have the stamina to be able to release this. This is a massive aspect of what keeps us locked in certain patterns in our lives. And So if we don't do the work or do the kriya to break these patterns, this magnetic block, then it just takes longer. It's just harder to be free. And so we just continue with this motion, being strong, releasing up to the sky, throwing it away. We're sending messages to the neurons in our brain by working with the fingertips, working with this action with all the nervous centers in the armpits, and with this type of motion. Now let's begin our cannon breath. Take a nice deep inhale, raising the arms up, reaching up high, applying the lock, and exhale, down. Arms down, resting on your thighs, and just relaxing here, breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Let's move into our next kriya, which is going to be leaning back. So your palms are behind you on the ground, and your body is about 60 degrees back. Excuse me, Chase. We have to move you out of the way. I'm sorry. And you're going to move back. You're going to arch your head back and breathe powerfully in and out through your mouth. Let's go. Take a deep inhale and bring yourself back up into an erect posture, keeping the eyes closed. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your arms up 60 degrees in front of you, and we're going to begin crisscrossing one over the other. Close the eyes, gazing at the third eye. Breathing in and out through the nose. Remember to have that strong mulband lock. And take a nice deep breath, lower your arms down. And exhale. Now we're going to interlace our hands like this, and we're going to put them on our backs. So our palms are facing our back, and we're about 4 vertebrae up from the base of the spine. So you want to count about 4 vertebrae up. You're just going to press your palms in this area. So you're not quite you're not in the lower back, you're just below the lower back. And you're kind of across from your second chakra, which is your sex chakra or your creative chakra. Closing the eyes, gazing at the third eye, breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Relaxing your shoulders down, relaxing your shoulder blades on your back, relaxing your throat, engaging your core, applying that root lock so the diaphragm is pulled up, the navel point is pulled back to the spine. Penetrate the gaze to the third eye. Feel your heart open. Feel the energy coming from within your heart, that love, the connection, the purity. In that love, connection, and purity is the acceptance and the forgiveness that comes with the awareness of knowing that we can't control what happens in the womb. We, for the most part, can't really control what happens on the stage of life. However, we can evolve ourselves through our karmic action and through our breath and through these kriyas that can help us to ground ourselves into a deeper awareness of self-control, self-love, self-respect, and joy. Because after all, the point of life is joy, is to feel that underlying presence of bliss or ecstasy. To tap into that, no matter where we are, what we're doing, who we're speaking to, what our situation may be, what may be happening in the outside world. It's the presence, the allowing, the opening up, the releasing of the layers that have accumulated over time so that we can, leave no stone unturned to feel that ecstasy, to feel the bliss. That's who we are. There's no need for sorrow now. There's no need for resentment. There's no need for regret. Because we move beyond that. Into the place of oneness with the light back up front. Take a nice deep inhale. Suspend the breath and apply the root lock powerfully, squeezing the energy up through your spine. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's open our eyes and shake our hands out, shake our bodies. Just shake off all that energy that we are releasing. Yeah, feels good. Now we're going to go back into the Kriya that we practiced before, which is bringing our hands up 60 degrees, crisscrossing again. Close the eyes, breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Moving quickly. Maintain your root lock. Stay strong at the foundation. Keeping your gaze at the third eye. Releasing any underlying emotions energetically. You can feel it release energetically. And relax down. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now we're going to go back into the same Kriya that we did before, putting our hands behind our back. We're keeping our spine straight. We're going to lower our head back, pull the navel point into the spine, breathing powerfully in and out through the mouth. And bring yourself back up to sitting. Inhale. Suspend, squeeze. Exhale. Now we're going to bring our right hand on top of our left. We're going to place it just above the navel point, in between the navel point and the solar plexus. We're going to practice lion's breath. So tongue out, breathing powerfully through the mouth, closing the eyes, gazing at the third eye. Deep inhale through the nose and relax the hands down. And exhale. Now bring your hands up to your heart. Left hand on your heart, right hand on top. Breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Gazing at the third eye. And releasing your hands down and opening your eyes. So I hope this helped, and if it did, please share with your family and friends. And I recommend that you practice this Kriya every day until we see each other next week. If you haven't subscribed, please do so today, and have a great week. Bye for now.